What is up, guys? Technology Show Off here. Today, I'm going to do a full review of my inductrix FPV Plus. Now, first off, I got to say, I have really enjoyed flying this thing. It's amazing. It's a huge improvement of the old one. I'm telling you, it's a huge improvement. So, I was just going to start off saying that. Now I'm going for the details. The speed on this thing is just incredibly increased from the old one. I mean, first off, on my first flight, I was just barely pushing on the sticks on this thing, and was already wanting to go fast. I mean, this thing really wants to build up some speed. And the power, it feels like a brushless drone. With, a drone with brushless motors. It feels a lot like a brushless drone on the power wise. So, I mean, that little 500 milliamp 25C battery sure does pack a whole lot of power. So, and the camera gets better reception at longer distances than the other one too. So, and the camera is angled up a little higher, so you can go at higher speeds and still see what you're flying at. And it's got a wider field of view, so you can see more stuff. And the meow mode, it works perfectly. I mean, you can just seriously crash it how you want, make it upside down, push the button, and flips itself over, and you can take off again. Like, flips over and take off. That always works. It never fails. I mean, it might work on grass, but I haven't tried it, but I doubt it'll work on grass. So, yeah, it can fly outdoors too, since it's got enough power now, but probably not in strong winds, but where it's calm, you can easily fly it outside if you want to, but I mostly fly indoors because the weather's been super duper cold and a little wet and a little bit of snowing too. So I had to be flying this thing indoors. Now the flight time is about 6 minutes. I mean that the old one, it used to get 4 minutes, and now the thing got shortened out and it only gets about like a minute or 2 minutes. I mean, this thing, it's been staying at around 6 minutes. Even with aggressive, super fast flying, you'll still get 6 minutes of flight time. That is just amazing. And the antenna is folded back, and it's just a little smaller than the other, but it still gets really good reception from the other one. So, and the propellers are a little bit different too. You can see that the other one had a little pointy thing on top of the little propellers. This one's just flat. That's supposed to help with the airflow or something to make it a little bit more aerodynamic. And one thing, the channel button, it used to be on top, and they moved this one to the side, so if you hit the ceiling, it won't change the channel on you. You just push this button to change your channels. And the tail light is right here. It's when you first plug it in, it tells you if your battery's good to fly or not. It'll show it's green if it's fully charged, it'll show yellow if it's halfway charged, and red if it's low when you first plug it in. And it's also your mode indicator too. It'd be green for altitude hold mode, which is the beginner mode, and blue for stability mode for regular flying, and red for acro mode, where you can just go wide open and do fancy stunts and go freestyle with this thing. So you can actually have the power now to do freestyle flying now. So that's awesome. And the box is like a little carrying case. You can hold all your stuff. And here's the charger right here. It's definitely got a bigger plug, so it's supposed to get a better voltage current and get a better flight time too, and more power. And on the scale 1 to 10, when I think of this thing, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. It's just that amazing. And everything's all pros. I have no cons about this thing. And one thing before I close up this review is this thing's way more durable than the other one. I mean, this thing can take serious crashes and nothing has broke. And I have a couple situations where I crash it goes upside down. No worries. Hit the meow mode. Flips itself over like a cat. Take off. So, I'm going to go ahead and close out this review.
And before it goes out...
Like and subscribe. Goodbye.